Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Retro Tech Techs, and I'm here to show a pretty cool pair of Walkie Talkies that I just got in the mail. They are vintage. I want to say around 1960s or 70s. Ross RE-999 Walkie Talkies. First off, I want to apologize, or before anyone makes any comments, for looking that way. I have poor vision, so that's just naturally the way I look to see things. So let's get on with the unboxing. So I got my big trusty knife here.
Oh, it's a big knife.
So originally I was looking for the Walkie Talkies from Stranger Things since season 4 has been out, and I've been honestly trying to track some of those down in good shape, but I couldn't really find any. So I came across these and I thought these were really cool. So I just decided to get them. So this these actually come in the original box. It's obviously not this one. Inside, you don't need to see that. Paper. There's so much paper in here. And we got the Walkie Talkies in their original box, which is seen better days, that's for sure. But it is kind of cool getting them in the original box, even if it is pretty.
Heck, it's probably over 50 years old.
Yeah, but there was another pair of these that were the box was in pristine condition, but they were a lot more money. So who knows if they're still there in the future? I may get them. I don't know. But for now, I got these ones. Alright, so yeah, that is just barely trying to stay together. We got some of this old styrofoam. We got the oh nice, we got the old schematics or circuit diagram. That's pretty nice. The old instructions, which are in pretty rough shape, but it is kind of nice having them. I believe these are 6-volt Walkie Talkies. They take 4 AA batteries. So it's pretty neat. And then here are the Walkie Talkies. Some of the styrofoam's trying to stick. One thing that stinks with styrofoam when it gets old, it starts to have like a chemical reaction with the chemicals in the plastic, and it can stick to the plastic, or it can even start to cause issues with the plastic. But yeah, there they are. These are pretty nice looking Walkie Talkies. It's fairly heavy.
Is it metal or plastic? Chrome.
This is chrome. Metal. The back feels like plastic.
Well, I would assume so. I'm talking about the front.
Yeah. This is your batteries. This is your earphone jack. You got your call button. You got your, I don't know what you'd call this, like your transmit button. It's your channel selector. And of course, you got your meter long or so antenna. Has a little bit of styrofoam sticking to the leather strap. The seller said that these still work perfectly, which is awesome. I mean, they look fantastic. And these are...
Did you grab batteries?
Yes. Unfortunately, I did not grab a flathead screwdriver. So I'm going to go grab a flathead screwdriver real quick. Okay, so unfortunately I couldn't find a flathead screwdriver, so I just got this copper coin. Closer inspection, unfortunately, one of them does have a slight dent in the metal shielding here, or grill, which maybe I can take them apart and lightly fix that with a small
I got a small
mallet.
jeweler's mallet, so
hopefully we can maybe get that dent out. But we're gonna go ahead and put some batteries in these. Thankfully these are the old flathead giant screws, so I can just use a coin on them. So they're pretty good. All right. And battery terminals are... Oh, these require 6 batteries.
Oh.
Okay, so these are...
9 volt or 12
these are
volt?
9 volt, not 6 volt. Okay. Unfortunately, these aren't the detachable battery terminals, because some of these actually have attachable AA terminals that would connect to a 9 volt adapter, which honestly I would prefer having a 9 volt battery than 6 AA's. So unfortunately I don't have enough batteries then to power both of them, and so I guess we'll get one powered on at least. Maybe I can go grab another pair of my Walkie Talkies and test it with these, see if my other pairs will work with these. So let's get these in. But thankfully they're very clean. There's no leakage or anything like that, which if that happens, your electronics are screwed. And they can be repaired if there is leakage, but it's a nightmare and you really gotta know what you're doing. One thing that stinks with these other electronics, the circuits is like a thin copper that's just laminated over the circuit board. It's not like the new ones where it's embedded, so they kind of fall apart over time. Well, let's see if this little guy turns on. One thing you always want to make sure you do, apparently from what I've researched, you want to make sure the antenna is always extended. If it's not, somehow it can cause damage to the internal electronics, at least from what I've heard. And my lord, look how long that antenna is. That is long. That's what she said.
Decent.
Decent.
Well, let's get this little guy up and running now. No, we got noise.
We got noise.
But how are you gonna test to see if they actually work? Just take some batteries out of something.
Might have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that real quick. So we'll have to cut the video again. But
Jupiter's calling.
the knob isn't scratchy, which is good. But if I do end up taking these apart, I'll probably spray some switch cleaner in them anyway. But my lord, that antenna's so, like, I'd be scared to take this out if it's like if there's any kind of wind, because that thing is wobbly. But I love these little caps on top, which thankfully screw on. I thought Hunter pointed out that one of them was missing, but thankfully it was inside the box, because I was like, what? It showed that both of them were on here in the pictures. But thankfully they're both on there. I just had to screw it back on. All right, I'm gonna go try and see if I can hunt down 4 more batteries somehow, so I'll be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Got the batteries put in both of them. My cameraman had to step out. He has the other walkie-talkie. So let's turn the volume knob on. And this is not a channel selector, this is just volume. But let's turn this on. Yep, sounds like I'm getting a call. Hey, you read me? You read me? Do you read me? Hunter? Breaker, breaker? I barely hear him. Are you talking into the bottom part of the walkie-talkie? Talk into the bottom. Can you read me? So he's barely coming in, and it's probably because we're in a metal building, which definitely isn't going to be helping. So. Okay, so now we're outside. I'm going to give Hunter a call. Do you read me?
Yes, I read you. Over.
All right, great. They work. Over. Sing me a song. Over.
Cool.
Cool isn't a song. Try calling me with your radio. Try calling me with your radio. Yep, buzzers
Heard
work.
that.
I heard yours too. All right, they work. Great.
Cool. 10-4.
All right. I'll see y'all back in the barn, guys. Okay, so that was the Ross RE-999 Walkie Talkies. This was pretty cool. These they look brand new. Other than this one having that small dent on the grill here. Hopefully, I can maybe one day take these apart, fix that. Shouldn't be that hard to repair, I hope. But these were pretty awesome. They work perfectly fine, which is surprising. Usually
They're a little hard to understand.
Well, it depends. Yeah, I mean, they're not perfect. They're spotty here and there. But considering their age and just generally how capacitors work, that's usually the problem that happens in these is the capacitors start failing, which is going to happen in 50, 60-year-old technology, whatever these are released. But I definitely am going to still probably try and eventually get the other version of these I saw because it comes with a much nicer box. And I think it even came with a AC adapter, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this has been Retro Tech Techs, bringing you some vintage technology, and I hope to bring you on more in the future. Y'all all have a fantastic day, and I'm going to go enjoy my new Walkie Talkies.